Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with a 16 by 20 inch canvas on a silly windy day, and I hope it doesn't get too awful windy. I have a strong desire, to not have a plug bottle. Cool. I know that this orange paint will pretty much take over anything, but I want an orange sky, and so I'm willing to give it a try. I think I might actually put some yellow in there. Wait, I've got a different orange. Yep, that's not different. It's pretty much the same. I don't want to have any gold in there. Let's see what happens. Get some of these things out of my way for the moment. I think this time I'm just going to grab a little paint and hit the edges of the canvas right first. Move my canvas right over to the edge of the tile. Even if it's a very orangey sky, it's going to be okay. Because this is not about the sky in this particular one, although I want my tweezers because that'll be the only thing that'll take that. Okay, fingernails will have to do. And knock that paint off right along the top and use it right up there. I have seen skies like this. Come on. Any drippage will cover the top more thoroughly with a color that matches everything else. I have a pretty good coverage up to my edge, which makes me happy because that's unusual. That was the copper, and it didn't really pan out the way I thought it would. So it makes me want to go back in there and put the color that I obviously moved out. Don't mind if I pull some of that down. I'd really prefer not to have things in there, but since I lost my tweezers, I guess I don't have much choice. So that's a nice sunset sky, or sunrise. Two more little I want those things to come out. It's been a very windy day, as I mentioned, so there's probably stuff on the breeze. I gotta stop now. Alright, so I'm going to throw that in the bucket so I don't keep using it. I know that that thing can come out. Touch my fingers to the edges, and I am going to do something really weird, and that's okay. I'm going to put every color I can think of down in the bottom. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm more than happy to try. And I think I'm going to give myself some of this orange also. I want some dark green. Oh, I want to shake that. This is going to be strange. going to give myself a little bit of turquoise. I know this is all pretty strange, but I have a plan, I promise you. After I get my paint down, hopefully, I'm going to take a small container and put the, the black gloss enamel right into it. And then I'm going to start by taking one of my larger acetate sheets. I cut a whole bunch of small ones, and I can't use all of that unless I bend it sideways. I'm not sure how far this is going to go. I didn't really expect it to go the whole way, but it did. I'm going to pull this down after I cover my last edge. That was Floetrol. I do have to put some paint there. I'm going to go ahead and grab a smaller piece of the acetate. The intention is, just use my little pieces of acetate to pull paint. But what I really want to do right now is have enough paint to cover the bottom. And I probably shouldn't worry about that. But it's not like it is when I make up a container. Alright, every time I get some paint on my acetate card, I'm going to add it to the edge, and I'm just going to make layers. And I thought I would make them straight, but I guess I'm not going to do that. And if things don't get too mucky, I'll probably come back. Definitely need that Floetrol to be out of there. Because I think I'm going to love these colors together. And every time I get a little bit of excess, I can wipe it down. I really want to pull up and pull down. Just to spread the paint. It's not necessarily going to stay that way. But it could. I'm going to keep moving the paint onto the end, the bottom of the canvas. I'm laying bricks. I thought maybe it would be cool to have a whole bunch of different widths, but this is my first try, so this is the experiment that'll tell me what I might want to do in the future. But I wanted a sort of horizontal pattern. Just going to keep using that paint that's left over on the card. I know people wipe it off, but I'm not a wiper. I know I'm quiet because I'm focused. So I should tell you guys, every time you give me a thumbs up, it boosts my morale. And if you watch the videos longer, it definitely boosts my morale, because that's the only reason that I wind up getting any subscribers or placement, is if the videos that I do publish are watched longer. I've been thinking about this basket weave thing too. I can probably blow with a straw into some of these. I really want to do some of the black enamel from the opposite side, but I definitely wanted to do what I'm doing now. And I am not making mud, and I'm really happy about it. I'm just flipping my card. I could probably be using a new card, no problem. This is a variation on a theme. It's similar to when I do my geometrics. So if you're looking for other types of styles or genres that I do, check out my created playlists. For some reason those are kind of reminding me of buildings in the distance, and I'm very tempted to just leave that texture right there. Even with the orange showing through in places, which is pretty cool. Thought they were mountains, but I don't think so anymore. I'm not sure what they are. I just wiped out some beautiful cells, but I have beautiful cells everywhere. That's what the enamel does. I use the gloss enamel from Folk Art as opposed to the other alternative, which is Deco Art Americana's semi-gloss white. I like the black. Every time I laid that card down, it creates a new texture. Kind of like to have good coverage on my paint, so I might just be willing to tap. And whenever I see that there's drips on the edge of my canvas, I use my finger to pick them up and put them where I could use them. I can just grab that gloss enamel on that little card. So I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't think I would be done right about now, and maybe it's just a stage one, but my edges and my bottom is covered. And I ought to show you guys. I see that. That's a bug. Come here, bug. I got it. Cool. So that's kind of different and really cool. And thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for 85,000 subscribers. And the more videos you watch, the more you pose a potential help to me to keep me here. If you buy a painting, I do sell my artwork. I'm going to have to do something about those little spots. I see them. They are bothering me. So I'm just going to steal a little paint from someplace. And figure these are buildings now. Buildings backlit by the sunset. Very cool. Very abstract. Very impressionist too. Not sure what it's an impression of at this point. But I really like it a lot. So thank you guys for joining me. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard saying, that's different and fun and I like it and I'm so glad you were here to see it. I have a crib sheet which tells me to tell you that underneath the video I have my paint pouring recipe, and I mix even my enamels with that same recipe. I've got great patterns, and I'm going to torch to release the bubbles in the paint very quickly. And I've never had an experiment work a whole lot better than this one, and I'm really happy. From this stage on, I could put a big setting sun in the sky, or I could do nothing at all, and I would be pretty happy about that. If I need to touch anything up, I've got more cards. What did I just see? I just saw a little piece of canvas. No, I don't want to see that. I can't steal any paint. There's something right there. So yes, this is a wonderful technique, and I'm going to recommend you try it for the fun of it. I got beautiful little cells. I don't use any silicone in my paint pouring recipe, but I do use GAC 800 so that if I decide that I want to leave the paint heavy, it's already in there, and what it's meant to do is prevent cracking. When I use a spatula on the sky, I don't really think that I need to do too much up there. There's a few little flaws in that sky, and if I found my tweezers, I'd probably be really happy to fix it before I torch. And I found my tweezers. See if I can get anything out of here. Use my finger. Oh, that was attached to a hair. Oh, and that was not supposed to come off. That's something that came right... Okay, time to clean the tweezers off. They're not working anymore. We got birds in the sky. It's so much better if they actually worked. Well, I don't really want to put a spatula across there, and I don't want to put a basting brush across there. I've got 2 minutes left to tell you everything else that I was going to tell you. And I guess I'm going to try it. I'm going to grab some orange paint first. Alright, so I'm going to grab some orange paint. And not be happy at all about what I'm doing with that basting brush because it's not working. But I will fix it somehow. If in doubt, I'll figure it out. Or in this case, finger it out. So I've got a nice orange cloud right there. And I tend to think I'll probably put one on the other side, right here. Because it's the only tool I've got with a light enough touch. Alright, so I got a couple clouds. And a few weird things, but I'm done. And check out my Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation, for students, and Expressionist Art Studio Gallery totes and more for shopping and seeing my Fine Art America post. And Expressionist Art Studio Gallery fans and collectors. Yeah, it's going sideways. Okay, I'm ready for a yellow cloud. And whatever else happens to be fixed for the schmutz that's in the canvas. But overall, I actually love all of that. So I will see you guys anon. This is Priscilla Batzell. I think I said that. What else? I need your thumbs up. Thank you for the wonderful comments. If you want to donate $10 or more, you can get in the monthly contest. And there are 8 paintings and 2 books and a free lesson in Florida, should you happen to be the winner. You can find the exhibition video on the end screens of any video in the last 20 seconds after I post them. The day after the video is posted. It's probably still running right now, but by the time you see this, it won't be. I have been enjoying a fair amount of fingerprint painting lately, so I'm not going to apologize. I love you guys. Hang in there. Check out my community board for tomorrow's video, and hope to see you again soon. I'm trying to change my time to 12:30 at night, so the videos will always be there for you in the morning. I love you guys. Bye for now. Check out my playlists on my channel, and take care. Bye for now. Priscilla out.